Good morning, everybody. Here we are in this very special place to talk about the usual book, A Way to Balance. I'm here in Rome. This is a very, very special place, very special spot where I'm right now, because here I received that special, very special help, and I was at the end, as I was telling you yesterday, I was at the end of the university. I didn't know what to do. I didn't feel confident of my knowledge of acupuncture and oriental medicine. I couldn't trust the way they taught me to be a doctor in the Western medicine. It wasn't my way, so I asked these powers that all those years when I had doubts about what I was doing, I asked those forces that told me, keep on, don't worry, we will tell you what to do when you are graduated. Keep doing exams and learn everything you can learn, and then we'll show you how to use all this knowledge. And here I asked for help, because I said to those forces, I've done all you asked me. It wasn't something unreasonable. It wasn't something that could hurt anybody. That's the main fact. So now I'm here. If you don't tell me what to do with my graduation, I will find some other job. I can't do this job right now of being a physician, a doctor. And then I saw this book, the cover of this book that I have seen 7-8 years before in my yoga school, and then I went looking for this book, and then that book I became aware of another form of medicine that was the Costa Curta system, the Lezaeta system, or Kneipp system, with water, clay, and a special kind of diet. And so I met, after a few months of studying the books regarding this topic, because it was the book that I saw, the cover that I saw was just the first. Then there were other 3 books that I studied, and I practiced that kind of techniques on me, and I saw that they worked. And so I called a doctor that was mentioned in the book, an Italian doctor, and then I moved to, I went there in Veneto, close to Venice, because this doctor had a clinic down there. And so I started working there, and then I moved there definitely. On a permanent basis, and it was something very important, because this changed completely the people that I was living with, friends and habits and climate. Many things changed, and all this change started here in that day. So it's a very special place, and why do I tell you all these things? Because I think it's important that we remember that, especially in this moment, where everybody is inclined to think that there's nothing that guides us, it's important that we remember that there is something that guides us. There is a project, there is a wise, subtle voice that whispers in our ears the best course of action for us and for everybody. I think it's important, because this little voice can avoid us many mistakes, serious mistakes, and can shape our choices, can shape the life that we live afterwards. So maybe the fact is that someone can say, well, see how many horrible things happen this planet. So you say that every one of us has something like a guardian angel, or call it whatever you want, that is guiding these people. Why didn't they tell that person that had a terrible accident to stop before? Well, what I can answer is that this is a right question, intelligent question. Well, let's make a little comparison. What happens when a scientist makes a major discovery in science? Normally, he's fought by all the others, by the scientific community. He's not embraced and thanked for all his work and for his intuition, for his years of attempts to try to discover something. No. Many times these people are put in a corner. Many times are discriminated, many times are killed in our past. It happened, and maybe also today, even killed. So we know for a fact that humanity does not embrace something that is new and it is important. So what if our mind, our soul, our heart, our feelings do not accept, in the same way, do not accept what is new in very big dog. What is new in our life? When a little voice comes in our head, in our heart, telling us, be careful to that situation, don't do that. That's a terrible choice. That's dangerous there. You can be hurt. Try to avoid that kind of place or people or experience. What if our mind acts in the same way as humanity against someone who is discovering something special, something new? It's not unlikely. On the contrary, it's very, very likely that as we behave outside and we resist something that is new, maybe we do the same inside with our forces. So, if this is true, what is the main fact that what is the capability that we should develop in ourselves? Listening to these voices. Are we sure that we really listen? Did the scientific community listen to Galileo? Or many, many, many other scientists? Are they listening right now to the new inventions, to the new discoveries that maybe hurt someone's interests? So, many times there are interests. There is a conflict of interest. So, we are using a certain kind of system, and some people earns a lot of money, and has power, and have power. Okay, so these people have every reason to fight everything that is against their system, to do something, to acknowledge something, to see things in a certain way. So when there is something new, this something new can be a danger to these people, and so they fight, and they fight in every way. What if the same thing happened inside of us? And so that's the reason why we don't listen to all these voices that maybe are there, but we don't listen to them. We don't hear them. So, let's go with the book. Otherwise, I stay here. I don't have so much time. I have to be synthetic. Chapter 22. So, to summarize what I've been telling to you so far, have faith, have hope that there is a way to increase our capability to listen to these voices. The voices are there, and the proof is here. The voices are here and there where you are, that you're looking at me in this video. We should only learn to listen more. And now let's talk about chapter chapter 22, Tao for Women. This is a special chapter dedicated to women. Many times in the book I speak how to improve our sexuality talking to men. In this case, I wanted to dedicate a special chapter to women. And the way of the woman is different. Is the energy. We should understand the nature of female. The feminine in us is in mankind is hidden, is deep, and it's empty. These are the usual characteristic features of the yin nature. Inclined to see evil everywhere, inclined to see bad things happening, and weak. Don't feel offended if I say this. We have to understand what we are. Who is weaker? Those who live longer or those who die full? You see, but during life, we see men are strong, brave, violent. They almost satisfied with very little, a little bit of sex, sport, eating, and we're fine. Not so easy to satisfy a woman, most of the times. So we should understand that this different nature has its pros and cons for males and for females. If we are more yin, like women, we tend to feel unsatisfied of everything, of life in general, of our partner, of our children, of our jobs. But this can be seen as a defect, but it has its pros. Pushes us to an ambition to become better, to improve ourselves. Wherever on earth you go and there is a conference, there is a school of self-improvement, of religion, prayer to improve our lives, or yoga, or psychologist something, psychological something, and you will find mostly women. Whilst if you go in jail, or if you go in a stadium, or if you go in bars where people get drunk, or if you go on a battlefield, you will find mostly men. Sorry, you see, we are always in connection. And so, sorry, now I switch it off. And So we have to understand this nature, because we have to change what we can to improve this reality that we are. So we have to understand men if we want a partner. If we want to practice certain exercises of this book, we should know what we are dealing with. What is man? What are men normally? With all the exceptions, but normally what are we facing? So in this chapter I give a few suggestions how to choose a partner, how to behave with your partner if you have it already, when you start to read the book and you want to try some exercises, some sexual exercise, because on this book you will find some exercises that you can practice by yourself. You don't need a partner to do the deer exercises or the turtle or the adoration of the sun. But there is a part where the part is needed. For example, the prayer, the morning and evening prayer. So, if you really feel that need, you must find a partner. If you don't have it, but if you have it, you have a couple standing that an existing couple that is based on a different basis than what you are learning with the book. So you are making a change in a contract unilaterally. That's not really correct. The other part of the couple should agree. That's why we need to be patient, 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 and patient. Wu Wei, that's what Lao Tse taught us. The action without action, or without effort. Wait and gently try to convince, to persuade our partner that there is a better way to live, there is a better way to understand things, and living the couple, and living our sex life. So be patient. And remember that one of the most important things for males are to be the leader. If you don't allow at least this illusion to be the leader, it's hard to convince men. Do not provoke men. We men are experts in war, in killing people, slaughtering, fighting. Men have been doing this since the beginning of life on this planet. Killing animals and killing people. Probably our main activity until a few years ago. So, do not awake this part in ourselves that has been ruling our life for many, many, many years, thousands of years. Try the other part, the yin way, the silent way, the gentle way, Wu way. Okay, that's my suggestion for women. Always defending yourself. That's the main fact. That's why in the book we talk about Kung Fu and Tai Chi and self-defense. Because it's hard work. It's a hard world. It's a hard humanity especially. And I have to stop here because the time is running out of the memory card. So I will tell you that if we are patient enough, we can get everything. And remember that we always should be, even if we are forced to separate in our couple because we want to follow a path that our partner doesn't share, we must be really forced. Otherwise, don't do it. A couple is a very important thing. It's something that was created with a great effort, with a lot of energy, and there was an exchange of energy, and we chose together, we chose each other for some reasons, not just like that. So, be patient. Do not dismiss the fact like this because you find another partner, maybe a sexual partner, that is inclined to prove all this, to test all these new theories in here. Always remember that we have to benefit. everyone. And when we create a great suffering in our partner through a separation, it's something that has a great influence on us. So we must be patient and try every way possible. But even if that's the only way to go on, so you have to separate, remain friends. Nothing can exclude the possibility to remain friend, to continue to benefit this person. That's my suggestion. And I would say this is all. Have a wonderful day and goodbye to the next video. And as I say in the book, remember, you have been blessed with a great gift. We have all been blessed with a great gift through this path. Through life, first of all, and after that, through this path. So let's rejoice in what we have, in what we have received, and be grateful. Goodbye.